project, you're gonna want a surface, like nice space to work on. And we're ready to go. All right, first thing is first, you're gonna need an American flag. I went ahead and purchased this 3x5. It's called a Tough Tex. Basically this is 100% polyester. On my white Bronco, I used a nylon, and I wouldn't recommend that at all. It's like super shiny and it just doesn't look good. So get yourself a nice flag, okay? And make sure it's made in the USA. Don't go out and buy a flag made in China. That's just all kinds of wrong. And then some spray adhesive. Today I'm gonna go ahead and try this one out. There's a couple different brands. I'm going with this one today. Big debate is where to put your stars, which way to have them facing. Ow, it's on me. So the hood goes on like this, and a lot of people say that you should have the stars above the driver's seat. So today, this would be the driver side. I keep touching something that has splinters, like fiberglass or something. As you can see on my white Bronco Olita, I went ahead and put the stars above the steering wheel because I thought the stars are always supposed to be facing forward. However, on the internet, everyone kept saying that no, they need to be above the driver's seat, so we're gonna go ahead and do the blue Bronco that way. So go ahead and lay your flag out and then give it a nice quick iron. You guys, I think I just accidentally found the best way to do this. I already put an American flag liner on this. As you can see, all the leftover glue residue here. But it was a really cheap flag, so I ripped it off. Anyways, I was ironing onto here and it's sticking back on. That's how we're gonna do this. Holy crap. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this right now. Grab your spray adhesive, start spraying this. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the flag down and we're gonna iron it. Heat up the glue and get it to stick together. Perfect. First, iron your flag so that when you put it on, it will be wrinkle-free. Let's iron it upside down so that if it leaves any marks, you know, sometimes your iron has like burn marks on it, that you don't get your flag dirty, okay? Sorry for all of you that are on the East Coast or in the Midwest and you're freezing your butts off. It's like 80 degrees right now. I'm just gonna rub it in your face. I'm just gonna spray this on nice and even, okay? Lay your flag on. 3x5 does not go all the way to the edge, but don't worry because your panel will cover this part, okay? I don't want any of the paneling to cover the stars, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the stars forward like this, and then just like that. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna take my hot iron. You're gonna make sure that your iron is clean. So I got like a little bit of a wet paper towel. Don't burn yourself, all right? And what this is gonna do, as I just found out, is gonna reheat the glue and make it stick quite nicely, okay? Make sure your iron's not too hot. That's a little hot. Just be easy, you know, just go over these little spots. Let me get closer for you. On the stars, I would start in the center and push your way out so that if there's extra fabric, obviously it gets pushed out. This is gonna look sweet. What is up with this thing? Now I know why my friend gave me this iron. Busted. A little bit of water never hurt anyone. So if you get a flag that's nylon, like the one I used on the white Bronco, you wouldn't be able to do this. The iron would just melt the entire thing away because it feels like plastic. This is working really well. This is polyester. I would do polyester or cotton. That would be my recommendation. Because look at this, you guys. What the iron is doing right now is taking out all the bubbles. Every time I see anybody with these headliners, they have bubbles in it everywhere. This is the trick. Hell yeah. We're about to have the best headliner that I've ever seen that's not done by a professional. Go ahead and adjust your heat. I wouldn't have it so hot that there's like smoke going, you know, it's just hot. It's hot to touch, but we're not smoking the thing, you know, we're not burning anything. I would have never known to iron it after we glued it had I not made the mistake of trying to iron it on here in the beginning. And look at this, it's turning out beautiful. start from the inside and we're gonna work our way out. And the glue will heat back up and the flag will stick to it, okay? So, got the stars down. Now I'm starting with these stripes and I'm gonna just work my way this way and out that way, okay? Out this way. Alright, you guys, as you can see, it's looking pretty sweet. You just have to have a lot of patience with this and just keep putting heat over, you know, the areas that are still kind of lumpy. For some reason, the red is sticking on better than the white. The white is just getting a lot of little creases, but you know, just apply heat, have patience. As you can see, this is really coming together. Grab your spray pieces. Alright, so then you just let this thing dry overnight and we'll install it tomorrow. It's looking fresh, guys. Look at that. Heck yeah. That's not even glued down really, and this isn't really glued down, but it doesn't matter because when you put this over it, see how much that's gonna cover? I'm gonna actually paint this, so I don't mind my nails. They're absolutely terrible right now from working on my truck. So I'm actually not going to install mine yet because I met somebody that lives up the street and he put like this liner around his whole Mustang and it like soundproofed it. Oh my God, it sounds so good. So I kind of plan on doing that in my Bronco first. And I'm gonna make another video about that. So anyways, I'm not gonna install that. Hey! I am going to be replacing this headliner here shortly. I already ripped off the old stuff. And I'll make a video about that as soon as I do it. So yeah, good luck on making your American flag headliners, guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does some good for my channel. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful sunny day. Bye. Ow! Stab yourself with the X-Acto knife. This freaking pole is gonna be in the center of every shot. Stab myself right where I already stabbed myself. Check it out. See that line there? And the line right there? Double-edged Benchmade knife right through my hand. I can't feel half of my ring finger because of that. Nothing's working. This Tough Tex material. I don't know about all this.